this video, we'll cover some basic standing position techniques. We'll do some arm drags, underhooks, single leg finishes, and the most important part, what to do if your shots doesn't work. So let's say we're hand fighting, okay? So with my front leg, I'm touching the knee. With my back leg, I'm touching the shoulder. Okay, so I'm touching, boom. I'm touching. And then on this moment, when he touches my shoulder with his arm, I can always like drag his arm and then go for the leg. When I'm going for the leg, I'm always staying on my fingers and I'm pushing forward, not lifting up. Okay, so I'm pushing like this and running forward. And then I can do the same thing again as we did before. So let's say we're in this position and now I want to snap down the arm. Okay, so I'm snapping down and that's it. Okay, after this, I want to catch his armpit and then I want to go for his back. What I don't want to do, I don't want to keep my head behind his back because now he can re-drag me and then he can counter me, okay? So instead of that, I'm always putting my head on the inside. So now I'm snapping down, grabbing his armpit, I'm gluing my head to my right shoulder, and then I'm just hitting my left arm, and then I'm ending up in this position. From here, I can always like grab his leg, and I can end up in this position, okay? Now when I'm grabbing the leg, I always grab one arm lower, one arm higher. So I'm not going like with both arms on the one side. I'm going like separate. Okay, so one arm is higher, one arm is lower. Because what happens most of the time, like people are dropping this leg on the outside and it's very annoying. Okay, so instead of that, I'm keeping the ankle. I'm always putting the weight here and I'm keeping my butt as back as possible so I can control his leg and not allowing him to transfer his leg on the other side. Okay? So let's say we're here in this position. I snap him, I go for the back, I grab his leg. I stay always like this, okay? I don't want to squeeze my legs because he can push my head. I don't want to hold like this because he can transfer his foot on the other side. And this is very annoying, okay? So instead of that, I'm holding the ankle, I'm holding the thigh, and I'm in this position. I'm wide as open, okay? And then I start running around that leg. So I run. First move, I put my left leg behind, I start squeezing him, pulling everything under me, and then I'm dropping him down. If he's still balancing himself, after this move, I can always like lift the leg and go as high as possible on his knee. And now I can grab his neck basically, and then I can hit his leg and take him down. Okay, one more time. So let's say, snapping down, going for the back, going for the leg, I'm running. First move, if not successful, I can always go here. From here, I can grab the neck, hit the leg, and take him down. So let's say we go into single leg, yes? And then, for example, he's pushing me into my shoulders. I want to boom cover his ankle. One arm on the top, one arm on the bottom, okay? I can transfer these legs. One side, the other side, I can run forward, I can run backwards, I can hit his leg, okay? And then let's say if he turns away from me, I want to cover again. The ankle, I want to go for the outside, and then I want to catch the back, and then start taking him down from there. So let's say we have the single leg, right? And the guy starts pushing away and running away. I want to always cover his heel and his bottom side of the leg, okay? If he doesn't turn into me, I can always like climb forward. So I grab his knee, I go here, and I always go to the bending area, right, to his knee. And now my other arm goes on his neck, and now I can try to drop him. Okay, so I can like go with the foot sweeps, or I can go inside and then drop the guy like this. Okay. If the guy turns into me, after this move, I'm always wanting to transfer his leg on the outside. I want to be on the outside. Okay. And from here, the same thing. My other arm always catches his neck, and then again I can boom, pick his leg and take him down. So let's say when we're attacking like the double leg, for example, the guy can do two things. He can hug you through the armpits, or he can hug you from the front headlock, okay? So now I'll show you through the armpits, okay? So let's say when I'm doing the double leg, he's sprawling, yeah, boom, and we end up in this position. So this is not like very common, but sometimes this stuff happens. And this is one of the basic things you need to know from this position, how to defend, okay? So whenever a guy has two arms through my both armpits, I want to always choose one side that I like the most, and then I want to open up from that side, okay? So what I will do, I will put the leg on the side that I want to go, and I will try to like put my head on the same side I want to go. And then at the same time, I will punch my right leg through, and then I will hit him with my elbow, okay? Boom. Now when I go out, I will put my head here, I will slide even more with my hips, and then I will start reaching for his hips with the same arm that I opened his armpit, okay? So let's say we end up in this position and he sprawls, okay? I will step my leg, I will slide, and I will hit. Sometimes if the guy falls, that's okay, not a big problem. I just want to turn into his legs and then get the position, okay? One more time. So we're here, I step, and then I start opening up. So I want to like, boom, open up, watch the ceiling, and then I want to turn to the right side. Sometimes I can even like grab the leg if I need to, and then I can start turning, and then start smashing the guy. Okay, I'll shoot now, boom. And let's see the guy takes the front headlock. Okay, now what I want to do, I don't want to be on my knees. I always want to go on my, on the 4-point. And then what I want to do, I want to reach his elbow with my opposite arm. Okay, so I want to reach this arm because this arm goes through my neck. So I want to reach this arm with my right arm, okay? And now I'm always looking downwards, and then I started like running to the left side, putting my head on the right side, and then I'm like hitting to the ceiling, okay? So like, boom, into the ceiling, and I'm getting the seat belt, okay? And this move is like, needs to be done like really fast, okay? So whenever I go and I'm unsuccessful and he sprawls, I want to instantly go on my 4-point, and then I want to like peek out from the side, okay? So one more time. So let's say I shoot it for the double leg, he went for the front headlock. From here I can do the same stuff, but I don't have like too much height, and it's much harder for me to hit him and generate more force, okay? So it's better to like climb up, and then from here you can reach the elbow. Sometimes if the elbow is not, like you can't reach the elbow, you can always like put this elbow a bit deeper with your left arm, and then you can like transfer to your right arm, okay? And then what I'm doing, I'm running to the left side, and then I'm hitting as hard as possible with my left arm, okay? And my head is always going through, like watching lower, and I'm always like putting the head through the bottom to peek out, okay? I'm going for the seat belt, and then continuing with the turtle. So let's say we're here, the guy is not doing anything. What I can do, I can start going for the collar tie, snapping him to the side, and then going for the underhook. When I go for the underhook, I'm still walking forward, putting my head down, and then going for his knee. My left arm is like this, very high, and then I'm putting my left leg behind. Boom, and I can easily take him down, okay? So let's say we're fighting here, I boom, underhook, and I go into this position. Okay, so it's pretty fast move and pretty unexpected. Okay, so we're here, let's say hand fighting, boom, going for the underhook, stepping forward, and then trying to knee tap with my right arm, okay? One more time. So let's say we're fighting, the guy is not doing anything, boom, I'm going for the collar tie, going for the underhook, and I'm still walking. So now my head goes lower, I start walking, and then doing a takedown on the person.